What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So check it out. There's the Silverado and it is complete. Now for you new guys that are barely tuning into the channel, I just painted this not too long ago and just painted it Victory Red. It's a base coat clear, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera around so I can show you guys some of the supplies that I used, and I'll give you guys like a quick walk around and some before and after pictures, or you guys will see it, but some before pictures, and we'll just continue from there. All right, so right here I'll start with the supplies, like the paint. So this is an eBay paint kit. You can find this on eBay. The brand is Autobahn, and this is a 9260 Victory Red. So this is a base coat, and I used the medium speed reducer for it. This is a 2050. So I reduced it. There was some parts I reduced on a 1:1, and there was some parts that I reduced 2:1 ratio. Keep in mind, this Victory Red is sort of transparent, so it is best to use a sealer on this, a white one at that. A white sealer, it works perfect for this Victory Red base coat. So just keep that in mind. If you do paint without a sealer, reduce it less, like 2:1. That way it can cover more, especially on darker colors. So other than that, I have the Glamour Clear right here, again by Autobahn. So this is the Glamour Clear. It's a 9044, and this is a 4:1 mix, and I was using the medium speed activator 6480. So those are the paint supplies. Now as to how much I used to paint this truck. Now this truck is a crew cab. It's a regular size bed, but it's a full size truck. This is a full size Silverado 1500. And for this project right here, go ahead and open up the can. Check it out. Now I have this paint stick just to show, because it's pretty hard to see how much is left, but it's hitting the bottom. So it's about 1.5 inches, give or take, left from the bottom, so about to the black line, give or take. And that's how much I used of the base. Granted, this was already red, and there were some parts that I did use white sealer. There were some parts that I used like gray primer and stuff like that. So other than that, like I said, white sealer works best for this particular color right here. But that's how much base I used. As for the Glamour Clear, I did use the first full gallon, and then this one, it's not new, but it's about up to right here, give or take. I can open it, but it's about right here. So I used at least 1/4 to 1/3 of the gallon right there, maybe like a quart and a half off of the new one. But that's how much paint I used. Now other than that, to sand, I did use some of the Super Acrylics and the Super Bufflex. Now there's some grits right there, the K series, and I did use the the foam block interface pad and some of those sheets, and I have some scattered around the garage, but the interface pad leaves just a little bit of factory ripple behind, so it looks like a factory paint. So that's what I did. And to polish out, I was using my buffing machine, which is over here. It's a Harbor Freight buffing machine. It's about $40. And for the pads, I was using like either the orange pad. The orange one is for the compound, and then the black one, that is for the polish. And for the actual products, check it out. Right here I have the Meguire's Ultra Cut Compound. This is the Meguire's 105. So this one, I was using it with the orange pad. Here's the bottle, and little tip, put on a spray bottle sprayer thingy, and this helps whenever you're buffing out, just easier to apply some of this product. So this is the Ultra Cut Compound 105. I was using this with the orange pad, and then after that the Ultimate Compound. It's not a polish yet, still a compound, but I was using this with the black pad so I can finish off the truck. So those are the products. I'll come back and close that. Right here I have some of the Goo Gone, and it's not sponsored or anything. I buy these with my own money and stuff like that. They're just really good products. I use them a lot. So Goo Gone, if you're watching. So this right here is not a paint stripper. It's not that aggressive. This is more of a adhesive remover. So a few applications for this product right here. It's perfect to remove plasti dip. It works really well to remove plasti dip. Also, if you remove any emblems, badges, trims, or anything from your vehicle and it uses double-sided tape, just spray some of this and let it sit just for a bit, and come back and you just remove it. Another application would be like when you remove tint and all the adhesive stays behind and stuff like that. Before you start scraping with the blade, try this one. Just spray some of this, and it'll soften up the adhesive. So you just come back and just remove it. You can remove it just by a microfiber, or it comes off really easily. Like this one has a citrus scent, but other than that, it is a bit oily. Not oil, but it's just like a type of chemical. Can't explain it, but instead of just removing the adhesive and being so sticky all over the place, it just contains it. So you could just remove all the adhesive all at once. So really nice product. Just either some adhesive or some leftover compound. But other than that, here's the truck. It turned out really nice, guys. Look at that. Really nice. We have some brand new headlights, some fog lights, bumper corners. The original ones are over there. They're just the plain Janes, but we installed the ones with the fog lights, so the truck looks way better. So yep, show you guys the roof. Alright, so there's the roof right there, and if you guys remember how bad this was, and also the hood, how bad the hood was, all the clear coat peeling, fading off. Some places barely had any paint left. So there's a truck. So there's one more thing that I need to do before calling the owner, because I was rolling up the windows up and down, so I can install the windows and all the trims and all that stuff. I noticed the battery was going down, so when I went back and tried to start the truck, the battery was pretty low. And I did try to start it up with the juke, but these are some cheapo cables, and it just didn't work out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this juke outside and then park my car in here. My car does better at passing cables, so I'm gonna go ahead and just jump the truck, start it, and then I'll park it outside. Once it's outside, guys, I'll give you guys another view so you guys can see this in sunlight, since there's still sun outside. So you guys can still see this outside. All right, guys, so that is it. The truck is gone. You know, actually, the owner, he didn't have anybody to bring him or that could come with him to pick up the truck. So I went and picked up the owner, brought him here, and he took the truck from here. Got my Mitsubishi. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this build, supporting the channel, leaving thumbs up and all that stuff. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. I'm still not sure what comes next. I do want to work on some of my own stuff. I know I got some people waiting and that want some paint, but just give me some time, I'll get to you. And but other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for today, so peace out.